Good evening and welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of Football Manager 2024 with the London Greens. Today we have 3 games for you, and the first game of the bunch, you can see, is our Vars match. We are finally back on for our Vars match. Oh, we want to win. We want to win. We want to keep progressing in this competition. It's nice to have a cup that you're still in. Of course, it would have been very good to kind of stick around in these other competitions as well, but we went out on penalties in the Cherry Records, and then unfortunately we went out in a 2-1 against Dorking in that one as well, where we got a goal back and then conceded quite late. But look, we had all the possession. XG was very similar. Just a tough day out there. Today we start with the game against Red Hill, and then we go to 2 away games, South Reading and Brighton Ropes in the league. Let's not hang about. Let's get going. In we go. So I'm going to pick the team. The opposition play on a counter-attack. Oh, we can't have that. Can't have Leterrier playing, so it's going to have to be a different striker. Let's go Ricky May this time. And then let's bring on Jones onto the bench. Yeah, that's a good plan. Woods, Hillier, Kolodinsky. We've got only 3 days before that next league game. And then I think maybe 4 days for the next game after that. But everyone, well, more or less, everyone's looking good. Everyone's kind of feeling good. Wallace is all right. Scott McKay could play. He's got decent numbers. We've promised GrayWayNorth more game time, so that's why he's going to play. Frith is actually happy now. Frith has had enough game time that he's dropped the concern. He was like, oh, we're not playing enough. I'm not playing enough. He's now dropped that, which is nice. Kolodinsky's playing. No other centre-backs to replace the current centre-backs. The strikers, look at that. Ricky May and Takeda not playing well. That's actually going to inspire me to give McIntyre the go instead. Takeda can continue because he's also being promised. Okay, I'm going to bring my press back because I don't want to get caught on the counter. So we're going to go mid-block and press a little bit less. Step off just a tad as well. And that'll be the team we go with for this cup. This Vars game, hoping for a win, but also just acknowledging, we might not. We might not get the win, and if we don't, and we focus on the league from here on out, we've had a good run. Let's just see what we can do. Hopefully we keep possession. If they play counter-attack, then I'm going to have to assume that we're going to have a lot of possession. And we have started with that. In that is the case. Look at that, 70%. After almost 10 minutes. And it's not going down anytime soon. So we want to make sure we get some shots away. That's why I've got the shoot on sight tactic instruction chosen as well. Hillier on the ball. Into Evans. Looking for the middle. Back to Hillier. Yep. Now in the middle. Bambrook. Oh, Bambrook takes the shot. Obviously, being my centre-back, I wouldn't really expect him to have a lethal shot on him, but that was a good shot and it almost paid off, almost came out with a goal. Red Hill getting a little bit of momentum. Is that going to stick or is that going to disappear? Yeah, look, it's all us. It's disappeared. Right, okay. Let's take a quick look at the analysis of positions. Are we... Yeah, we're way, way further forward than they are. Hillier... There's Kolodinsky ahead of Hillier. It always surprises me. How is he ahead of... Makes no sense. Anyway, Chadwick has been injured. I was literally about to take him off. It looks like it was a bad injury. That's not great, is it? Can we see what it was? Potential foot injury. All right. So not exactly sure what it is. Like, is it a broken leg? Is it a twisted ankle? Or did he just get stamped on a bit tough? Well done, Evans. That was calm. North forward. Yep. There's passes on. Yep. Woods carries it out wide. Boulay go forward. Takeda off to Woods. Yep, then back to Takeda. Oh, shoot it. Oh, Woods goes from distance. Goes from distance. It's a decent shot. It's well saved. I want to kind of check that again. I'm really confused. I'm really confused as to why Kolodinsky is further up the pitch than Hillier. Doesn't quite compute for me. I'm not sure why that would be happening. Have they... Oh. I was about to check. Have they changed shape? But it looks like they're still playing a 4-2-3-1. Yep. Out wide maybe. Oh, taken out. Free kick given. Oh, it's a red card. It's a red card. Okay, I'm going to go for the encourage. There. So what does their formation look like now? Oh, I can't see it again. Oh, just wide. Okay. I'm going to guess that they've gone into like a 4-4-1 or something like that. No, it's a 4-2-2-1. Interesting. So they should be a little bit less dangerous on the attack, really. Just going to make that one change. Oh, look at that. Interesting move. Okay, let's start working the ball into the box then. We've had lots of shots. They're not going on target. Sometimes it works where they do go in. Now we're going to hold on to the ball. The problem is that I am worried if we do hold on to the ball too much, they are then going to hit us on a counter. Even though they haven't had a single shot just yet. I've thrown another striker up there. Here we go. Can we steal a 1-0? If we steal a 1-0, I'll be upset. I mean, it's not really stealing it, is it? We're the only team that's done anything in attack. Hillier, gather it. Okay, well, I mean, we have done just that. Evans back, North. Evans, Hillier. Yep, Woods. Dimitri Woods. Someone have a go. Someone have a go. Oh. 1 minute to go. Does this go straight to penalties? Is that... I feel like it does. It does. Okay. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, here we go. Penalties once again against 10 men. With all the shots going our way. Dan Jones starts with a save. We can't see the stats, but it shouldn't have even got to this point. 1-0. Okay. Okay. It really shouldn't have even got this far. Okay, 1-1. Hillier, the regular penalty taker. Yeah, puts it away. 2-1. All right, all right. We are in the driver's seat. We just got to make maybe one more save, and that'll put things really, really beyond doubt. 2-2. Because at the moment, it's like, okay, if they score one and then we miss one, it just levels it out. We're back where we were. Jones wants to make a difference. 3-2. Oh, okay. Okay, if they miss this one, we've just got to score, and then we are all good. And they have missed it. It's a save. Put it away. It's going to be Tomonori Takeda, a servant of the club. Come on. Come on, you can do this. Finish it off. There we go. We're through once again on penalties. I don't know how many times we've done it this season. But they had one shot. And it wasn't on target. We've had 20, only 4 on target. That is the long shots coming undone. There we go. We got through. That's all that matters. We got through, and now we'll have the draw to follow in it's like the next day. Find out where our next game is, and also when it is, because that does affect the scheduling a little bit. Okay, as promised, here is the draw. Not many. So there's one game that hasn't been played, but there's not many teams left to go, so we can just click through. We're at home. Oh, against Takeley. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. That's really interesting because, of course, I think way back when, Cray Valley's been rearranged. Okay. Way back when, Takeley, were we in the league with them, or were we in the league with, like, the Takeley reserves? Like, I can't quite remember. So we are Premier North. I think we're the only team left in our divisions. Obviously, you've got Falconwood, but they are they a division below or a division above? No, they're a division below. Okay. Righto, so what does that do to the schedule? Ah, okay, it does change things. It does change things because the Cray Valley match has been moved forward. So I initially planned to play 3 games, 2 episodes worth, and that would be January, but that won't be the case now. It will be 3 games. We'll still stick to 3 games today, but then it'll be 2 and 2. And then potentially 3 and 3 the next time round, depending on when the next... It depends on when the rounds are. Okay, next up, South Reading. How do they play? They play a wing play style, which means that we can more or less keep to our base tactic. Twisted ankle for Chadwick means that Demetriou is going to get a bit more time out in the middle as a starter, which I'm sure he will like. That will bring Togwell or Kennedy. Ooh, I'm not sure. Maybe Melbourne. No, that'll bring Melbourne onto the bench. Yeah. Okay, we might have to rotate a bit because we've got a few players. Oh, Luke Fritz announced retirement. What the heck? When did that come? That's a bit of a surprise. Okay, Boulay can go in now. North has still been promised game time. Okay. Now, I did get a comment not long ago. I think it was from Subway, who said, don't, or at least try not to, get fully attached to our players. And I don't tend to. Once the season has started, I don't tend to make that many alterations to the squad unless I need to. Can see that Bedfont got the win. 3-2 against Acton. Dang it, 3-2. When were the goals? Was it a late goal? Did they rescue it with a late goal? They did two late goals. That would have been helpful. Oh, that would have been helpful. But it wasn't to be. Okay, so we are second, but only on goal difference. That's fine. We've got a game against South Reading, then a game against Brighton Ropes. We're going to play them both today, but we might have to rotate, like half rotate the team for both of these games because there's so little time between them and because we want to get these results. This will be a bit of thinking, a bit tough. Okay, didn't take long. We're at the next game. Oh, there's an FA Cup game, Wolves versus Man United. That's not what we're worrying about. So, a bit of rotation might be needed. So Takeda, but Takeda wants game time, and so does Lee North. So I'm going to keep those guys in. Woods, Hillier, they can rotate out. So Kolodinsky moves back to defense, and Melbourne moves into DM. Leteria, Takeda, Dimitriou, that's fine. So we need midfielders to go in there. So Kennedy as a ball winning. Togwell was just a regular. I mean, Togwell doesn't really have the passing for that. Does Kennedy? Yes, he does. Okay, so swap those two around. That's fine. Another centre back. Terrace, Upton. Yeah, we'll go with Upton, and then we need a midfielder to go into... I guess it'll be Hillier goes onto the bench. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So, a bit of rotation, but some players it's saying, oh, they don't have the match sharpness. Well, they'll be fine. They'll get through. Other players are on heavy match load. And then, to be fair, they still might be on heavy match load by the time it comes to the Brighton Ropes game. For example, like those strikers who are like Takeda's on heavy, probably still be on heavy, but wants the game time. So it's a bit like, what am I meant to do? Like, you want the game time, but you also risk injury if we play him the entire time, you know? So it's difficult. It's difficult. We have made a promise though, so we'll keep to it, and we'll give him the game time he wants. Togwell, Dimitriou, Togwell for Takeda. Oh, turned his man. Oh, good save. That was a good save. Fair enough. It goes out for a corner. Leterrier obviously on the pitch this time. He wasn't last match because he was cup tied. No nonsense. That's end of highlight, I imagine. It is indeed. Okay. Oh, we've won the ball back. Leterrier running into space. Not sure what that was. I don't know if that was a shot or if that... Okay, it's been listed as a shot, but it didn't really look like a shot. But no big deal. Okay, we've started very well. In fact, we're going to go with that shoot on sight for just the first half. Defensively, we've got to be strong as well, though. No one's going out to him. Woods. Back to Fowler. Back to Woods. Into the back post. Cressa jumps and it goes over. In fact, that was a difficult angle to try and score a header from, so not overly worried about that. Bedfont, I was about to check. Bedfont are 1-0 up in their game. If we look at the league table, that means they go 2 points ahead of us because we're only drawing as things stand. And the thing is that with a bit of rotation that we've put in, it does mean that, like, part of me is, okay, well, I'll take a draw. I'm away from home, I'll take a draw. But if you're fighting at the top of the league, I don't think you can really accept that mindset. Because if you do, then you're just like almost inviting trouble there. Okay, good goal from Jay Dimitriou. Very, very good. Gonna drop a calm down. It's a good shot from outside the box, but that is why we have the shoot on sight on, to try and get some shots like that because it's not that far outside the box. He's basically, he's in the D. So, 1-0. That will level us on points with Bedfont. But of course, they will be 1 goal difference above us. If we scored another goal, that would up our goal difference. Anyone playing particularly poorly at the minute? No, not really. Once again, the back post is our undoing. So I'm going to go for the encourage. And hope that it gets an okay reaction, not much. Takeda on a 6.5 isn't great. North on a 6.5 as well. I think maybe I'll give them until 55 minutes. And I'll turn my shoot on sight back on for a bit. And I'll give the team an encouragement. Yeah, North is not having a good time. Neither's Takeda. Okay, they are not having a good time. That is 55 minutes done. Takeda, you're not enjoying yourself. Let's swap you round. Stefan Clark on for North. And let's do that. And let's up the tempo a bit. It's quite a wide game here. Let's see if I can narrow it up a bit. Good passing from the opposition. Eventually, they do just kind of run out of ideas, however. Good. Yeah, that's really good ball movement. Togwell, going to have to get it in the middle at some point here. Does so. Kennedy. No, we go back. Okay, all right. Over the top, Lateria will get there. You've got numbers in the middle. McKay. Is there an onside? Yeah, I think it's all onside, and that's exactly why Scott McKay comes on, because he does score those goals. Takeda wanted match time, but if you're giving me a 6.4 or a 6.5, I think he did drop to a 6.4. I can't quite remember. It's a good ball in, and McKay's always going to beat the defender. We hit them with a back post play. So, how does it feel? Just wide. Very good shot, just wide. So back to 46 points. A good move. We've got possession. We're doing very well with the ball. I'm going to praise the team for how they've gone about things here. I'm not going to make any changes. I think this lot will see out the rest of it. I mean, I could just give Blair Wallace some minutes, I suppose, in goal, but what would be the point of that? Over the bar. Offside anyway, maybe? No, goal kick. That's fine. Oh, Bedfont. They've conceded. Upton takes a yellow card. We've given away a penalty, not what we needed. Daly steps up and this time does put it away. That makes it 2-2. So we're only a bit lucky that Bedfont did concede, but you can't really bank on them staying at 44 points. My demand more didn't really get much out of the strikers because they're mostly playing well. Kennedy just carrying the ball and yeah, has a go, whips it in. Okay, we're going on to attacking here at the very end of this game. Four minutes added time. Not long for us to try and get this one over the line. And that'll do. Okay, so 2-2. And I did say earlier, I kind of said, yeah, look, a 2-2 wouldn't be the worst thing. Of course, we completely outplayed them if you get rid of their penalty. Possession was all us, scoring goals, but giving away a penalty, cheap. Yeah, we still played all right. We still played all right, and it means that going into the next game, we'll rotate again. Takeda only played 60 minutes or thereabouts, so his heavy match load will be okay. GrayWayNorth the same because they were tired. I'm guessing that's why they didn't play well. They were tired. But if they want the match time, then I don't know. That's odd how you scored and then also had a red card in the same minute. Very odd. But we are lucky. We are lucky that Bedfont also missed their chance. They didn't manage to get a win either. Hayden McFadden. Cool. All right, 3 days. Not even that. 2 days. Brighton ropes. We go again. Okay, it's tactical meeting time for this next game against Brighton ropes, and they play again. They play a wing play style. We are scoring goals. We did score twice in that game, but I'm thinking I want us to score a little bit more. So I'm going to up this. I'm going to keep that where it is. Outside of that, I think we're okay. So, Demetriou needs a rest. GrayWayNorth needs Kolodinsky needs a rest, of course. Some of these lads are on slightly heavy match load. Kolodinsky there is one. Yeah, Bambrook comes back in. North is on heavy as well. I'm just gonna try and get rid of that kind of bad first half that he had by making that change early. Where is Hillier? He's on medium, so he can come back in. I'm gonna put him there. It is a bit frustrating that Chadwick is injured because Chadwick just occupies this position, allowing us to bring another creative player here, which is difficult to deal with. So I'm going to make that change, and we're going to play McKay from the beginning. And then, if we are dominating possession again, I'm going to take Melbourne out, and I'm going to add Ricky May, and we're just going to overload with strikers and see if that works. Because corner ball early, well out. Abdullah picked that up. Go, 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 go. Yes, go. Yep, good. No, Woods. Have you lost that? Oh, goodness me. And see if that does work for us. Kind of our goal scoring. It's not that we're dramatically struggling to score. In fact, Leterrier's on here. McKay is in a good position. Leterrier keeps going and kind of does his best there, but I think he was caught between, like, do I just set McKay through? Do I go myself? Do I back myself and go? Off the bar! Or do I kind of get to the byline, get to the box, and then cut it across? A little bit of a difficult one, and ends up just taking the shot. It gets saved. Oh, McKay's picked it up out wide. Yep. We haven't played in our 5 at the back for a long time. And it might be an idea to try and bring it back. If teams are getting used... Well, never mind. We'll just put it in. If teams are getting used to our kind of the way we are playing, the way we're going about things. Because if I can go to a bit more wing play, just kind of rotate it into a bit more wing play for a couple of games, maybe that'll freak out some defenses and they won't know what... That is a great finish. They won't know what's going to hit them. Are Bedfont playing? Do the old latest scores? They are, and they're up against Windsor. It won't count. Cool. Oh no, okay, whistle was blown. That's fine. They're up against Windsor, and Windsor are 6th in the table, so no slouches whatsoever. Boulay got absolutely sent. Was it Boulay? Who was it? Someone got sent. I want to see that again. Early comes forward with the... It was. Boulay just got absolutely sent. Goodness me. Woo! That was a pacey play. I want to see the pace of Early. Nothing crazy. It's really not anything crazy. So just the dribbling must have done it. Okay, back to 1-1. It's a very even game. I'm going to drop us onto balanced. Going to try and control the ball a bit more. Because of how even the game seems to be. It obviously is 1-1, but the possession is quite even. And the chances the Brighton Ropes are creating are also quite good. Hillier, yellow card, not helpful. And we're sitting back quite a bit. Quite a bit, in fact. I don't like us sitting back, but if that is the situation, I don't know if I want to step up further and potentially get hit on more counterattacks. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to count either. So, a goal each, a disallowed goal each. We've hit the bar, we've had chances saved. I think we're playing well. But we do have to make sure 100% we have to make sure we do not lose. Even though it looks like Bedfont might be losing. That's a great header. And that's a great finish. And that is direct. That's it's very direct and not exactly what I expected. But, oh no need to time waste just yet. I think we will go into time wasting. I mean, literally, Dan Jones long, Kennedy jumps, the Terrier's on his way, off he goes. Outside the box, buries it, Scales can't stop it. 2-1. Very good. And our front four have all contributed in terms of goal contributions so far. Out wide, yep. Abdullah, you've got numbers in there. You've got options in there. There's the Terrier. Now you've got options in there as well. Woods far post won't go. Woods, knock it back, knock it in. Le Terrier far post, no! They clear it long. Oh my goodness, no, they've cleared it all the way long. They've hit us on the direct counter. Oh, goodness me. What looked like a likely goal for us turned into a really good chance for them. And Jones settles things down by coming and collecting the ball very nicely. Good, good. Right. Another corner, goodness me. Leteria gets rid. Hellier will pick that up, actually. And might find a pass in. Melbourne. Hillier. Forward. Leteria was onside. He's still onside. Did he get back onside? I think he did. I think he did. That was brilliant. Because look, he was... That was when he went before. He went... Stopped because the ball didn't go. Went back onside. Get the ball again. And then puts it past the keeper with a very... Very good finish. Woods has now contributed a goal and an assist. Leterrier's got two goals. Boulay is feeling tired. Upton's grabbed a yellow. Okay, Stefan Clark on for Boulay. Make that swap, and Kennedy, yeah, Kennedy drops in. Takeda comes on, and they rotate like that. Okay. 2 changes, but we're not getting rid of Hillier. We're just trying to keep control here. Because look, their XG is actually way better than ours. Which is, well, interesting when we're 3-1 up. And we've created a good amount of chances. Maybe it's just because their chances were very good chances. Kennedy on the kind of wide free kick. McKay gets it. Hillier shoots it. Leterrier has put it in. It was a bit of a scramble. Scales has gone for the ball, not managed to get there. Leterrier finds himself on the end of a hat-trick. Absolute mess there, really. So, what's happened? Hillier's just tried to knock it into a dangerous area. Yeah, actually, I think that's deliberate. I thought Hillier was maybe shooting, because obviously I've got the top down. It looks like a shot. It wasn't. It was just a knock, a header into the right area, and see what happens from it. We've put 4 in. Leterrier's on a 9.8. And we're looking like we're going to be on 17 games unbeaten. Whew. Goodness me. The best season we've put together in a long time. Probably the best season we've put together at all. And even then, we're not really running away with the league because we keep drawing games every now and then. Melbourne on the ball. What this will do, though, don't forget, is this will greatly help our goal difference, which is something we are definitely needing, wanting to happen. Bedfont, I think, have equalised, so they're going to be drawing in their game 1-1, and it was a penalty. Togwell comes on for Kennedy. That's our last change. 4-1. Bossing it. Leterrier's having an absolute screamer of a game. Far post dealt with. Takeda, get to your man. Get to your man. Good defence. West on the ball. Looks for a easy pass into the middle. We've defended that very well. Stefan Clark got himself in a great position. Bambrook comes across. This is really good defence late on. And they've missed the header that definitely should have gone in because Bambrook jumped across to cover his mate. The back post was open, but they've missed that header. Ball forward to no one. Dan Jones picks it up. Keep it calm. I'm going to give the team another spread of praise across. Hopefully everyone gets like a good reaction to that spread, a good reaction of that. Woods goes forward. He's got Leterrier just in front. Blah. That's a bad pass. Abdullah inside. Leterrier is there. Good. Okay, fine. Drifting out to the left-hand side. I don't mind that. Inside, Abdullah goes. Takes a good touch. Leterrier's there again. Abdullah on his own. Oh, very close. Very close to making it 5-1. Can Windsor do us a favour and get themselves a goal? Doesn't look like it. That's a really weird game. For them to have an XG of 2.3 shows that they were just creating good chances through the game. You know, quite a few relatively strong chances that they weren't putting away. And then we were just putting our ones away. We've outperformed our XG by a mile, in fact. Really good stuff. No one really played poorly. I just made tactical changes there rather than anything else. We take another win. We are now, I believe the game said, 17 games undefeated, which is absolutely perfect. Exactly what we want. And we just want to check if Bedfont did indeed take a draw from their match. Because if they did, yes, fine, we've gained points on them. But if they lost, that's even better. Righto, there you can see Bedfont ended as a 1-1. So we are 2 points clear. Outright, we are leading the league. 2 points on Bedfont. And of course, the only spot that is automatic promotion is this first spot. So we want to try and win the league. The playoffs are looking more and more likely as we progress. We've only actually got, 16 games to go of the regular season. I don't want playoffs. I'll deal with it. Oh, no, it's actually 20 games. Goodness me, it's 20. But I don't want playoffs. If we can avoid playoffs, that's what we're going to do. We've got 7 days. Burn them up next. Thank you for watching, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed today's episode. In fact, I hope you're enjoying this really good run of form that we've been on. That was a great win on penalties in the Vars, a solid draw that we definitely should have won. Don't give away penalties, really, and you're probably not going to drop those points. And then a really, really good win against Brighton Ropes, 4-1. Le Terrier doing what we signed him to do, really, to bag goals. And you can see it's been a long, long time since that cup loss to Dorking. And before that, that Camberley loss in the league. And before that, it was another cup loss. And that one was on penalties. So if we take a look at the actual table, one loss. That's it. One loss. We drew that very important game with Bedfont was a draw, but we've only got one loss, and it was against Camberley, who are down at the bottom. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. But they absolutely blew us away in that game, 4-1, like we see. So, taking draws, it's not a problem. If we do sort it by form, we are third, because we are on 11 points in form, whereas Burnham and Rayners Lane are on 12 points on form, Bedfont just below us, and Hamworth just below again. Top 5 are the top 5 form teams. Very curious. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back for the next one. Please leave a comment, all that good stuff. Until next time.